Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa. I am a mom of 3 and I'm on a weight loss journey using WW Blue Plan. So I figured I would use YouTube to kind of document that like I have in one of my other videos. And today I'm gonna do another what I eat with me. But before that, I regretfully did not do my dishes last night. So we're gonna clean up this mess that is embarrassing. What happens when you don't do your dishes and you have 3 kids?
And that includes me.
And the worst part, this is real life, y'all. Real life. Alright, so now that is looking much better. Is anyone else like that? Do you have to clean your kitchen before you cook your food? Because I just can't. I can't do it. Which I still have to vacuum and mop and all that. But so I figured for breakfast we would do a breakfast pita pizza. And for that I'm going to use all of this. So I'm going to use the ultra thin Sargento cheese, eggs, which are free, a Joseph's pita, which if you have not had those, they're really good and they're only 1 point. And then I'm also going to use one of these that I have left, and that is a Aldi Find too. So it's a Never Any spinach and feta chicken sausage. So this breakfast pizza for me is going to be a little higher points, probably for someone who has lower points. But you can easily trade like the cheese for lower point cheese. You could use like 1 point sausages instead of these. These Never Any ones are 4 points a link. But again, I get 41 points a day. And then I'm also going to use this. So you can have 2 tablespoons of this for 2 points. And it makes a awesome base to your pizza. The ingredients again, and then I'm also going to use this non-fat Greek yogurt, and that I put in my eggs. I used to put sour cream in my eggs to give it like fluffiness and take away the super eggy taste, if that makes any sense. So I replaced it with that. Right, let's see how I make it.
I begin to
So while that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee. Again, coffee cubes. They make everything so much better. Alright, and normally, oh, Mia's not happy. Normally my coffee I so I always do the Coffee Mate sugar-free sweet Italian. I always do some form of skinny syrup. Today I'm going to do the salted caramel. And then normally I put unsweetened vanilla almond milk in there, but I don't have any. So I have a little bit of this Premier protein left. So I'm going to use 1 point worth of this. So my coffee will end up being 2 points today. Just because, I mean, I probably won't even use half, but it will still be 1 point. Now that was accidentally a heavy pour, so hopefully I didn't make it too sweet. I actually like my coffee to not be super sweet. This combo right here, it tastes like something you would get from Starbucks, and didn't go to Starbucks, and it's 2 points. Versus my old coffee at Starbucks, I would get a Trenta iced coffee or a cold brew, and I would get half the pumps of white mocha and half the pumps of peppermint. And each pump on Weight Watchers is like 1 to 2 points. So my iced coffee would have been like 6 pumps total, so 12 points at least. And this is 2, 12. So much better. Alright guys, and this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look delicious? It looks kind of burnt on camera, but it is not. It is like perfectly brown. There's the sausage, and this ends up being, so 3, 7, 8, 9 points out of my 41. All right, we are back for lunch. So I really don't feel like cooking, and I have one of these meals. So this is a Healthy Choice grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, which if you didn't know, they actually put Weight Watchers points on the back, like right. It won't focus, but anyways, it says it's 4 points. I'll double check that because I'm not sure which plan that's for. I would think that would be blue, but it might not be. So we'll see. I'll check the points and let you know how many. There's 190 calories, 5 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs. It looks really back on while my food's cooking, and you guys. This, it's 1 point. 1 point. So I guess the Alfredo in this is only 1 point, which is weird. You would think the Alfredo would make it 4 points, but. And in case you want to know how I make my coffee cubes, I literally, so you can do this with a Keurig too if you have a Keurig. So you take your pods and you just run it a second time. So for me, if you have an espresso, you don't want to open it all the way, but I always fill it in a measuring cup so it's an easy pour. And then, so, and I just fill it up. I got this silicone ice cube tray from Nespresso, but I have seen them at Marshall's really cheap too, which is always a great place to get them. But it literally, it's perfect every time. My lunch is done. Let's see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Nothing fancy, but quick lunch. I can pair it with, I'll probably just eat some blueberries or raspberries with it. I actually forgot that I had these chips. So Terra Original Sea Salt, and they're real vegetable chips. there's 150 calories in a bag. And the only additive they have is expelled canola oil. So that's probably not the best. But yeah, they're 5 points and they're actually really good. So I had those with my Healthy Choice meal. So for lunch today, total I was at 6 points, which is not too shabby. That still leaves me with plenty of room for dinner, snack, and dessert. We'll see you back at dinner time. Alright, so it is dinner time. And I have my little helper with me. Hopefully she's not doing too much to the seasonings right there. I think what we're gonna do some sweet potato fries, some roasted or sauteed zucchini and mushroom and red onion, and then also some baked chicken, which I made like my own little ranch seasoning, which is basically a mix of all of this. And I don't measure anything. I mean, technically ranch seasoning has buttermilk powder in it, but I don't have that. So you just use what you have. Alright.
I'm mixing this.
You're mixing that?
Yeah. I'm mixing this. So I'm mixing this. And then we go for welcome Turkey.
Welcome Turkey. Oh, by the way, my mom brought me produce over today, and this sweet potato is as big as my head. What in the world? We're gonna have sweet potato fries for days. Alright guys, so I have my sweet potatoes, which I topped with red onion. For some reason, this combo is like my favorite combo ever. Roast them in the oven, 400 to 450, whatever you feel like doing. Probably 20 to 30 minutes. And then I've got my chicken seasoned. And that mixture was that homemade ranch, whatever. And that is just salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, Italian seasoning, dill, and I think that is it. And then I just topped with a tiny bit of everything bagel seasoning. And then I have my veggie mixture here, which is mushrooms, red onion, and zucchini that I'm gonna saute with some, I call this W sauce because we can't ever pronounce it right, Worcestershire sauce. Go ahead and laugh at me because that's the best you're gonna get. And then balsamic vinegar and a little bit of light soy, which this stuff you can have, I think it's 1 point per tablespoon. I don't use enough to really even count the points, but I'll end up counting like a teaspoon for each because, I mean, this will get split between my whole family. And I will show you the finished product in just a few. Alright, so this is dinner. I've got my chicken breasts, my veggies, and my sweet potato with red onion. I have 4 ounces of sweet potato, which is 4 points. And then I counted the sauteed veggies as 2 points, and the chicken breast is 0. I did add an additional teaspoon of olive oil for the sweet potatoes. So altogether, this will be 7 points, which leaves me with, I think, 9. I'll double check. And we may or may not have dessert tonight. We will see. All right, guys, dinner is done. It was delicious. We are gonna have loads of sweet potato left, of course. I did end up adding a little extra barbecue, which was 4 points to my dinner. And then also some mom fuel at night, which is 3 extra points. So I'm gonna end the night there after I have this little guy, which is 2 points, and it's a WW chocolate pretzel bar. But if you did watch this whole video, I greatly appreciate it. I so appreciate you clicking on it. I cannot wait to keep sharing more videos like this, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.